Hello guys and welcome to Laravel 10 tutorials. So guys, in this video we are going to discuss about how can we implement Wing publishing platform in Laravel 10. First of all, let's discuss what Wing is. So let's say you want to create a blogging website or you want to create an article based website. For those purpose you can simply use this package. This package includes some functionality, for example authentication, using which admin can log into his application, and after logging in he can simply perform CRUDs related to blog or post. He can perform CRUD operations related to pages, tags, and there is one more option for the profile settings, using which you can update your profile according to your need. Just keep a note that this package does not include any front-end related theme. As per the documentation, the creator is giving you a free hand so that you can implement a theme of your choice whenever you want, and you can simply retrieve the data using Wing. Okay, so that's the basic introduction, and now we will see this in action. And for that we first of all need to move to notepad file. So guys, like always, I have already created a notepad file in which I have defined all the necessary steps, using which we can simply make this process simpler and easier to understand. Okay, so now let's move to step number 1, which says that we need to create a fresh Laravel project. If you have Laravel global install, you can simply use this command, otherwise you have to use this command. Okay, step number 2, I have already created this project and accessed it. So right here you can see on the git bash side. Okay, so I can save some time. Yeah, so let's move to let's say after you are done with the creation of the project, you can simply move to second step, which is you have to access your project. Step number 3, to install the package. So first command, let's move composer require theme set Wing. So I will just move to git bash. Make sure you have access to your project which you just created and paste it right here and hit enter. So I'm going to pause the video to save some time. Okay guys, so you can see the package is installed successfully. Now let's move to the second command, which says that we need to implement or let's say get the assets using this command, php artisan wing install. So let's paste it right here, hit enter. Okay guys, so you can see the assets are published. So now let's move to the third command of step number 3, php artisan storage link, which will create a storage link for us. So let's just paste it right here. Okay, so it's done. Now let's move to step number 4, but before that I would just want to show you that we have a configuration file related to Wing. So let's move to config wing.php, and right here you can see the configuration file of Wing. And step number 4, as per the step number 4, we need to create the database connection for the Wing, for which we can simply copy and paste this one, which is right here. Okay, so we just need to define the SQL for this one. So .env, let's move here, let's paste it right here. Okay, so Wing underscore db underscore connection equals to MySQL, similar to this one. That's it. Let's move to step number 5, which is that we need to run the migration in this specific order. So first of all, we will go with php artisan migrate. Let's hit this, hit enter. Yes, I want to create the database. Okay, so it's done. Now we need to migrate the Wing tables. So using this command, just paste it right here, hit enter. Once that is done, you will be able to see your admin user ID and the password. So I'm just going to copy this password. Okay, just keep it somewhere safe so that you can use it, because everything else is encrypted. So just save it somewhere. Now we can simply run our project, php artisan serve --port 88. Okay, let's access our project. If you see the database, let me just show you Wing 1. Let's do a refresh, because this Wing is related to Hindi and Urdu lecture. So Wing 1, this one. Okay, so right here you can see Wing posts. Okay, and we have Wing users as well. Just keep a note that whatever table is related to this package, Wing package, it will have a prefix Wing underscore, just right here. Okay, other tables are just from the Laravel basic migrations. Okay, so once you are able to access the project, you will not see any changes until you hit the Wing route. So Wing, just like that. Okay, and now you see the login page. Here we can simply log in. So admin@mail.com, and we can simply put the password that we copied from there and do the login. Once you are redirected to the login page, you will see there is a post option, create your first post or new post. But first of all, let's view the profile. So let's move to profile. Here you can change your name. So I will do it like this. Okay, slug I'll keep it like this or like this, let's say. Okay, and then we can change the theme color. So I want the dark one. You can change the email and the password. You can put some bio and create your image, or put you can upload an avatar. So I will just save it. Okay, once that is done, you will see that we have a dark theme implemented. So now let's move to the post side, and similarly we have pages, we have tags, we have teams option, and then there is logout. So of course, now let's move to post, because I just want to show you by creating a simple post in this one. So write a post, and I will do, let's say, my first blog. Okay, I want to use rich editor, so I will put, let's say, this is the basic description. Okay, then let's say if you want to make it bold, make any specific correct alphabet or anything, not an alphabet but let's say a string, or let's say the whole paragraph heading 2, you can do that using this one. If you want to make it bold, you can simply use this one. If you want to make it italic, you can also do that. Okay, so similarly we have all these functionalities. Okay, now I don't want it bold, so yeah. Now you can simply upload an image as well. It's totally up to you. So let's hit enter, or you can, if you see the sign, you can simply click it right here and click on this one, upload image. Okay, then I have this image for mountain. Okay, I want to use the original one. If you want to crop, you can, it's totally up to you. Okay, then we can put some captions. So my first blog image, let's say. Okay, layout, let's say if you want a wider image or default one, I want the default one, so apply. Okay, then you have SEO based option or general settings. So let's move to general setting. This will be the slug for my this post, author, tags, you can create them, and you see multiple options. Also there is an SEO and social option right here, meta description. You can also implement that, it's totally up to you. Okay, now I want to show you something else, that let's say if you want to put your code right here, you can also do that. So let's move to web.php, because I'm just going to copy this one as a code and I just want to show you the result, at least on the backend side. So I don't want that, so I will just simply paste it and you will see it looks ugly. Okay, here, so what we can do, simply select this. Okay, and then we can hit this button and it will let's say format it and give it a specific color so that it looks better, and the code is aligned in this one. Okay, so it looks way better. Now let's say I want to end the post, so I can simply do this is the end and simply publish whatever time you want. I want to post it now. Okay, so it's published. Now you will see it right here in the post. Now I want to show you another example, guys. First of all, let's see if you can view it. As I said earlier, this package is actually based for the backend, so I will not be able to see. Why? Reason is because we don't have this route. So if you simply create this route and fetch this blog, you will be able to display the data. First of all, we don't have the view for this one. Okay, now I want to show you by creating another post, and I want to show you a basic example. So new post, there is a reason for that. I just want to tell you how can you fetch the data for the front end. So second block, yeah, I can do that. Okay, and basic, this is basic DSC. Okay, and I don't want to publish it, I will keep it as a draft. So let's move here, post, and now you will see two posts, one is draft and the other one is published. Okay, now how can we retrieve this from the Wing post table? And for that we need to access the documentation. How can we retrieve the post for the front end? So let's say if since we are in this case we are working on the post side. Okay, so in order to get the content of the post, you need to include this. So we can simply do it right here. Use Wing post, Wing post. Okay, similarly if you want to get the details of Wing pages, you have to include this. Wing authors, you have to include this. Wing tags, you have to include this. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so now we will be able to get the Wing post for the front end. So I will just let's say I'm just going to copy this one because I don't want to create a view, just want to show you how you can get the data. So let's say I want to show all the post. Okay, for that let's get all the post. So first of all, $post equals to Wing post all. That's about it. and let's do for each. Let's move down a bit so you can see it clearly. Okay, so post, okay, and it should be like a post. I don't want the value, sorry. Okay, then we can simply echo it, echo $post title. You can see this field in the database, and I want to concatenate a BR tag so that every title is in a separate line. Okay, now it looks way better. Now let's access this route. Just want to show you the results. /all, hit enter, and now you can see the second blog and the first blog. You can order it, I know you know it, order by ascending or descending order. It's totally up to you. So now let's see how can we only view the blogs that are published. Okay, so for that we can simply use this column published. So let's do that. So instead of all, we can do where published is 1, set to 1, get, because there could be multiple posts, just keep that in mind. Let's do a refresh, and now we are only seeing the blogs that are published, in this case this one. Okay, so it's working fine. Now simply you can get the body as well, body, and here you go. So in the body we have the basic description, like all the details, image and the code, etc. So if you want to highlight this, you can use the highlighter as well. It's totally up to you. But as discussed in the let's say beginning of the video, this package is mostly based for the backend side, and you don't have a theme for the front end. So it's totally up to you which theme you want to implement and how you want to show your data related to blogs. So yeah guys, similarly you can create the pages, you can create the tags, and how can you get it? I just showed you an example, so that's what you can do. Okay, so yeah guys, that's it from this specific video. I hope you guys like this video. If you liked it, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you, take care, and yes guys, be ready for the next one. Okay, take care.